Welcome to the third question. Given an unsorted array of non-negative integers, find the continuous subarray which adds up to a given number. So that means a given number, if is 33, what numbers in the array will add up to that? That is 23 and 10. These numbers are in between of index 2 and 4. To implement this, my idea was I'm going to have input, and I'm going to have my input sum. I'm going to have a condition. I'm going to have condition. I'll have three conditions here, which is I'm going to state it. My conditions are is my input sum greater than the sum given, or the second is my input sum is less than the sum given, or the last is my input sum is equal to sum. These are my three conditions. Okay, if any of these conditions follows, this is my queue. This is going to track my indexes. So my first input is this, the adding up of my sum initially will be 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Is this greater than 0, less than 0? It is less than 0. So in less than 0, what am I going to do is this is my less than 0. Input sum is less than my sum. In this condition, I'm going to NQ my index. This is 0th index. Okay. Then I come to 4. My sum will be 5. Is it less than? This is still less than. The sum is less than. So I'm going to put this like this, and so my NQ will go to 1. It is going to store my next index. Then I add 20. This becomes 25, but this remains the same condition. This is the same condition. But now I'm going to queue it. My second index as well. Then I come with my third input, which is 3. This makes it 28. The condition still remains the same. And index 3 goes into the queue. Then comes 10. At this point, this becomes 38. So the condition now changes to input. This is a false condition now. So input of sum is greater than sum at index 4. At this point, I change the logic slightly. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start dequeuing. Dequeue. Till here, I was NQing. And now I'm going to dequeue it. What am I going to do? So I'm going to, the queue has a very nice, when I say q.dequeue, it gets me the first index. So I will say my input goes as my input will be 1, because the queue will return that my input sum will be 38 minus 1, 37, and the condition is still false. The input sum is still greater than this. So the index dequeued is 0. Now comes 4. Input will be 4. Now it's going to dequeue 4 elements. Then it reaches 33. So now at this point, my input sum is equal to sum. So when I DQ it, so it DQs index 1 also. Now I have my output. So when I print, I'm going to print my Q. Since the source condition matches, print my Q. This is the logic I used. I'm going to give you I'm going to type in a pseudocode here. The main. My input array, input is equal to 1, 4, 20, 3, 10, 5. Okay, my input sum is 33. Okay, so okay, the sum is going to be 33. All right, I was kind of lost here. So input sum is my 0. Okay, and conditions. There are 3 conditions. I have 3 conditions. One, I'm just going to write the conditions here. If input sum is greater than something, I'm going to do something. Else if input sum is less than sum. Else if they both are equal. The last else will be if they both are equal. Else I'm going to bring it to the center so that you can see. What will be my condition? If input sum is greater than sum, I need to here my Q index is equal to new Q, new Q. Okay. If my Q is not empty, if index.count is greater than 0, my Q is not empty, then do this stuff. If not, just go ahead and fetch the next number. I'm going to write the for loop again, but just here, I'm going to say int temp index. I'm going to fetch the index here is equal to index dot dq. It will get me the last index. And what am I going to do? My sum minus is equal to input of the dq'd index. Okay, this sounds good. And if it is less than, I'm just going to keep adding. Sum plus is equal to input of my I. Oh, I totally forgot the loop here. Let's have, since I'm going forward and backwards, if you can see I'm enqueuing here and dequeuing here, I'm not using a for loop. I'm gonna do a while. I'm gonna do a while here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use a while here. The while condition will be, let's call it 0. I should be less than the input dot length. Okay, so this will be my input. So whenever I increment, I shouldn't reach the end of the array. That's the idea. I keep adding here and increment my index here, but here I do not increment my index. So else condition, I'm going to print it right here, saying else print each element in the int q in console.write the q element. So this will print me the output of my indexes. So the number of steps for this one, enqueuing, requeuing. So worst case scenario will be I need to add up all the elements. So that is n. And dequeuing also maybe until this point, which is n minus 1. So I see this as number of steps going to n. On the worst case scenario, I'm thinking this will be to n number of steps. So this is how I'm going to implement this. Thank you for watching this video.